We are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I can't believe that it is Thankful Thursday already. I am so super happy to have you all here tonight. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Climb up the treehouse. What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a great week. And we already have Bill H in the house tonight. Hi, Bill H. What's going on, bud? I'm so happy that you're here tonight. I'm always happy on Thankful Thursday. Always, always happy Thankful Thursday because I'm thankful for all of you, right? I'm just having so much fun with my show. Welcome, welcome. I'm Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse. And it's Thankful Thursday, and we have a lot of stuff to cover tonight. So it'll be a super fun show. And I'm really going to try and keep up with the chat. You know, if I missed your comment, don't be sad. And John Wayne says, I'm here, just landed again, picking up gear, but I'm listening. Okay. Hey, John Wayne, welcome. Come on up. Come on up. Bill H was the first one in the chat. So he got the lazy boy chair tonight. So he beat y'all in the chat. So we've got a pretty fun show coming at you tonight. I've got my little script here because I make my notes. I always make my notes and everything. And so I'm just going to say, welcome to Lindy's Treehouse tonight. You are all amazing. We got a great show coming at you. Let's see. So grab a chair, bring a friend and your snacks, and let's enjoy some great conversations. Excuse me. I know most people I see on live streams, it's like they don't, drink down water during the live stream. I don't know. I guess you have to be like professional or something, but I'm just me, and I'm with all my friends, and I'm super excited about tonight. We've got a great show coming at you tonight. We've got today is Munchkin's birthday, so I'm sure Munchkin and Scooby will be in the chat in a little bit, and we'll have to say happy birthday and give Munchkin a whole bunch of birthday cakes in the chat. So in the comments or whatever. So so I was listening to a song today, Kenny Chesney. It's a big old beautiful world out there. Sometimes you gotta let it take you there. This roller coaster ride we call life, right? I just love that. I love that. The roller coaster ride we call life. And that's what this show is all about. So I know a lot of people are, I have a lot of my viewers out there because I know I check to see who's been watching. And don't think I don't see it, because I do. And I really appreciate every one of you watching my show. And we have Scooby-Doo just jumped in the chat. Hi, Scooby. And we got Tony Marzano in the chat. Mr. Vegas, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just super stoked to have you all here tonight. Will Fly just came in too. Hey, Will Fly says hello, everyone in the van and listening in. Scuba said she hasn't even made it home from work yet. Oh boy, probably a lot of traffic. Labor Day weekend is here, people. I can't believe it's the 28th of August already. I mean, I've already moved into September. I really have. It's crazy like that, right? Crazy, crazy. I have all my little notes here. So yeah, it's almost Labor Day weekend. And tomorrow is a very special day for two special people that are in the chat tonight. Scuba says, Will, you're going to be at Purdon's. I don't know what to tell Dro. And Scuba says, Ashley wants to come visit. So, so Shaney's there tonight. Shaney's at the Purdon's. Tony says, Munchkin's birthday. Happy birthday. Didn't Scuba just have, I got to go back over here. That's it. Munchkin's birthday, happy birthday. Didn't Scuba just have his birthday? Both the same signs. Yeah. Angela. Hi, Angela. Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to have you all here. Angela says, Scuba, you have have any celebration plan for her. You have to be on top of the engagement too. That's right. Scuba says, I have no idea what we're doing, Angela. I know I'll be singing that song, going to the chapel of love tomorrow, right? It's tomorrow. I'm excited for both of you. We really are. I mean, I think that's the coolest thing ever. I mean, it's about time, right? Hey, Greg Laney, what's going on, Greg? Come on up. Man, I got my chatters just jumping up that tree and hitting up those branches right now, and I'm so excited. Nobody's falling out of the treehouse yet, or falling out of the tree, off the tree branches and all that. I'm super happy about that, you guys. I just love every one of you. I really do, and I'm just excited. We got birthdays, and then we got a birthday tonight. We got a wedding coming up tomorrow, and it's so cool. I'm super stoked for everybody. I love to see people happy too. And Will Fly says, no, but I got a splinter on my butt climbing. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Gosh dang. I know, one little slip, Will Fly, and what happens, right? Then you get a sliver in your butt climbing up the tree. Oh yeah. I know. I should I think before it snows, I need to I'm gonna have to insulate the treehouse. I think it's gonna need some insulation, everybody. But I am super thankful to have everybody here today. And I'm Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse, and I'm here every Thursday night, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's always a special time to be with everybody. And I think I'm on my 66th show. I'm losing count. But I'm so freaking proud of myself. I think I've come a long way with my show. I always have a lot of fun with it as I swivel in my swivel chair, talking to everybody. I'm so chilled tonight. And I'm glad everybody's here tonight. I really am. Like I said, I love every one of you. I have to say, I get a shout out to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. And also to all my viewers and lurkers and all that. I really appreciate every one of you, watching my show. And don't forget to hit like, okay? When you're viewing it, just hit that little button, that like button. I really appreciate it. It's really easy to do. Just hit like. That's it. That's all you got to do. And so anyway, anywho, what else? I got all my notes here, and we've got 27 days till fall. Tony says, Greg, don't tell anyone, but Scuba knocked her up. Oh, Mr. Vegas, what are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? Scuba says, correct, Greg. I'm trying to follow the chat and read my notes and everything, so I'm always like multitasking and everything. And what else? And Gypsy, if you're listening, I hope everything's going good with you. Miss Kramer, we miss you. Hope you stop by the chat tonight if you're listening to the show and all that. I'm always happy to have you here. And also JD, I hope that you're doing good. Everybody knows I don't do TikTok anymore. I gave it up. I see, I get little things in my email. This one's on TikTok and that one says something. And it's like, if they want to find me, they know where to find me, right? I don't need to be on TikTok for people to find me. I'm on Facebook all day long. So, yes, Greg says, calls for congratulations. And Angela says, but boots are knocking, right, Scuba? Boy, oh boy. That I don't even know what that's like anymore. Boots knocking. I don't even know. Even if it came down to it, I swear, I'd be like, what do I do with this? I don't know. I'm just telling you. It's been that long, okay? I'd be like, what do I do? What am I going to do with this? Yeah, Tony says, heard their honeymoon is going to be at Buc-ee's. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, so 27 days till fall. 27 days. So I'm getting all my notes here. So I'm going to tell you what I'm grateful for because it is Thankful Thursday. So I'm going to tell you what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for my chatters and my viewers and my listeners and all that. Let's see. Let's see. Greg Laney says when Scuba has kids that start off as snorkels, I hear, but seriously, that is awesome. And Angela says, talk to Shane. He said DP will be at Purdon's with him tomorrow. That's awesome. I'm glad that Shane is there. Hi, Shaney, if you're listening. If you're listening, Shaney, we miss you. I hope you have a really good time there. Really enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. And Tony says crickets. So, so today I'm grateful for calming sunrises on the water, my family and how much we care for one another, and a faith that grounds me and gives me peace and serenity. And today I'm also thankful for gifts and the challenges of life. They both help me see gratitude. So you, everybody put in the chat what you're thankful for tonight. And Scuba says, waiting for September 17th for the fly-in here. Oh, yeah, that's just around the corner too, Scuba. That's just around the corner. Yeah, put in there what you're thankful for, everybody. I want to hear what you're thankful for. Angela laughed at Greg's. And Scuba says, may fly this weekend through since Langley will be closed. Yeah, I get to get up. I get to go back tomorrow and get my eyes dilated again. And I'm really excited about that. And then mid-afternoon or whatever, then my daughter-in-law is going to come over and we're just going to go hang out, go shopping and stuff. And Bill H says, air conditioning. It's 65 here right now. Or no, tomorrow it's like 57 outside, 57 degrees right now. And Scuba says, I'm thankful Munchkin can put up with this old man and bad spending habits. You guys are meant for each other. You are the cutest ever, Scuba. And Scuba has a show on Friday night, Scuba's Hangout. And make sure you check his show out on Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's really a lot of fun. We talk about pretty much everything. And Greg Lane says, thankful for a drama-free and friendly treehouse. That's right. And Angela says, Munchkin is the best. She's a sweetheart. I do. I love her spunk. I love her spirit. I love everything about her. She's awesome. She is absolutely awesome. So I'm putting my notes, here. Yeah, make sure you put in there what you're thankful for. And I'm thankful for all of you. Who else says? My president. Oh, gosh. So Angela probably just fell off her chair. Good thing you're over there. Good thing on the other side of the world there, Will Fly, because she would come get you. She would come get you. I'm telling you. You're treading on, what do you call it? Yeah, treading on thin ice, whatever you call it. So I'm going through all my notes and everything, and I've got all kinds of stuff going on here tonight for everybody because I always, I always make all my notes during the day and everything for everybody. On a real quick note, can you please all just say a prayer for Robert's, for my son, for Mr. Paragliding Talk, for Erin, his wife. She is at the ER tonight. She was having high blood pressure issues. So I don't know if they're going to keep her there tonight, but they're doing a bunch of tests. So please, can you pray? Please pray for Erin, okay? And pray for Robert. And, he said they'll probably be there most of the night. So please pray for Erin, okay? I love you, Robert, if you're listening. And we're all praying for Erin, that she'll be okay, that they'll figure out what's going on. Because high blood pressure is nothing to mess with, right? Nothing to mess with. Greg Lane says, I've tried to get to Scuba's show a few times, but can't find the live chat when I log in. I'm traveling this weekend, but I want to support the show. Okay, Scuba says, look for Scuba Vapes, Greg, you'll find it. Yeah. So, yeah, he's on there every Friday. And then, of course, you have to subscribe to the show to be able to comment on the show, just like here. I had to tell my sis, she had to subscribe because she couldn't figure out why she couldn't comment on the show. And wouldn't trade Munchkin for 2 Dairy Queen Blizzards, Will said. And Greg says, thanks, Scuba. I think I just looked for Scuba and Steve. And I'm trying to follow both the chats from my laptop to my phone. And I'm going cross-eyed here. You guys are awesome. I love all the chatting. I love this. I love it. And welcome, everybody. I'm Paramount USA. You're at Lindy's Treehouse. And I'm here every Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then every other week, we have Ready to Paramotor at 9 p.m. So you all got to check out the crazies over there. I love them dearly. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, check out their show on Thursday nights, every other Thursday night. Not tonight. Well, they're all at Purdon's anyway, but they crack me up. They do. So much love to everybody at Ready Paramotor. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome sauce, okay? Just so you know. So we're going to get on. Oh, yeah, I got to tell you really quick. Well, I got your attention, everybody. I was at my Dollar Tree, and I will tell you real quick. I picked up 2 more pairs of socks. So Greg Lane says, John Wayne snuck it in. I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm just slow at responding. You and me both. I'm trying to follow the chat and all that stuff. I trade her for a vanilla dip, Tony said. You guys are so funny. So yeah, I was at the Dollar Tree and I thought, what? Look at these socks, everybody. And you're all going to be wanting to win these AC/DC socks. Check these out. I thought of you guys. AC/DC. AC/DC. Yeah. Genuine socks. I mean, seriously. So we'll be giving away these because, I love to give stuff away. And so we got AC/DC socks. Okay, so everybody can look. Very cool. And then I picked up another pair of Eggo, right? Eggo, all the waffles. Eggo. Yeah. So we got AC/DC socks and we have Eggo. Eggo for my, how do you say it? Eggo for my Lego for my Eggo, whatever. The waffles, your favorite waffles. So I really like the colors, the yellow and the red on here. And then, of course, Angela donated some socks. I've got like 2 boxes going here now. My socks are getting like really collection is getting pretty crazy. So Angela donated some socks last week. If anybody missed this, and so we got some really cool NASA socks. And then we've got these Fender socks. Thank you, Angela, so much for your donation. I so appreciate you. And we got some Elvis socks. Yes, Elvis socks. And what else? And that's it, right? Yeah. So I am just like super stoked about all the giveaways, and I still have stickers. And I still have I have all those cool koozies to give away. Let's see. Scuba, did Munchkin get her did she get her socks yet in the mail? Just put yes or no in the chat if she got her socks. Because I know everybody got what they were supposed to get. So I'm really happy that everybody got all their socks and koozies and everything. And next, I think the next show, next Thursday, let's see, we are getting there. Bill says, I like those. Yeah, I got some really cool socks to give away. I'm pretty excited about that. I really need one of those spinny wheel things, one I can do by hand, like right here, on my desk or something. I don't know. Greg Lane says I use my koozies over the summer. Very helpful, and I'm always losing drink koozies. Well, you can win more. You can always win more. And Munchkin ain't here. Let's go trivia. Just saying, Tony says. Will Flash has got any Lee Greenwood socks? No, no green. No Lee Greenwood socks yet. But let me read this real quick, and then we'll go. I know you guys want to get to the trivia and all that. I know. And then we're getting to football season and stuff. But let me read something real quick, okay? Because I always start the show with some cool, little sayings and stuff. Let's see. Anybody hear from Walter? Nope, I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him in a while. Okay, so this is called Blaze a Trail. Many of us fear change, but it can often liberate and revitalize. It doesn't have to be big. Take a different route to work. Take a new dish. Learn a new language. Breaking new grounds brings great satisfaction. So begin difficult things while they are easy. So that's kind of cool, right? So anyway, that's what I got to read that. So we're done with that. John Wade says, I'm wearing some shoes that really smell bad. Wonder where they've been. Ain't had to put them in anyone's as arse for a long time. And Scuba says, still at work. Dang. Oh, man. Duke, Tony says, Duke, stop getting your shoes at Goodwill. Oh, my goodness. You guys. My guys and gals here, you're all awesome. You're all awesome. Like I said, let's yay, Munchkin. The birthday girl said she's almost done. We love you. We love you, birthday girl. I'm excited. Okay, you guys ready for some stories? Y'all in the mood for some of my crazy stories? We've got all kinds of stuff going on here. I work very hard to bring all this to the to every one of you. So we're going to do, let's see. Oh, okay. So we're going to do some stories here, some funny people's stories, and the staples on my paper are trying to eat my hair. I'm Linda. I'm in Paramount, USA, near Lindy's Treehouse. So come on up. Come on up. Jump in the chat. Don't be shy. We don't bite. We're all here just hang out, have a good time. It's a make you feel good show. If you're having a bad day, you come here and just be happy with all of us, because we all got life. We all got things that come up and all that stuff. So, okay, here's some funny news. All right. And Tony says, I still think to get birthday spankings. Oh boy. And let's see, I'm watching them, reading the chat. Bill said, John Wayne says, at Bill, just bought a small 3,500 inverter generator at Harbor Freight on one day sale for $500. That's really good. Dang, those generators are expensive. Good job, John Wayne. Good job. Okay, so this is a story about a guy that was sleepwalking. Do we have any sleepwalkers in the chat? Does anybody do sleepwalking? And Scuba says the predator super quiet. He wants to know if the predator is super quiet. Yes. Do we have any people that know somebody that does sleepwalking? I don't. Yeah, I've never sleepwalked. Thank God. At least I don't think I have. Ever have. So it says a guy on Twitter once shared how he woke up to find his roommate sleepwalking into the kitchen, grabbing a loaf of bread. Okay. And he meticulously, I said a word. I said a big word, meticulously. You may be proud of me, everybody. I didn't need help with this word tonight. Meticulously buttered it with a stick of deodorant. What? So to butter with a stick of deodorant, he would have to walk to the bathroom and then walk back to the kitchen, right? That is just so weird. But he didn't eat it, thankfully. But the next morning, he was baffled by the waxy smell on his bread. Now they hide the deodorant. Like, ew. Can you imagine? Can you imagine deodorant on a piece of bread? That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. So I thought we'll share that. Yeah. No, are there any sleepwalkers in the chat? No sleepwalkers. I'm just looking at my kitty. No sleepwalkers in the chat. No. Oh, Judy, my sis is in the house. Hi, Judy. She said, "Hey, sis, Tim McGraw will be at Soaring Eagle September 26th. Let's go, girls' weekend." Oh wow. Oh wow. That would be fun as long as the tickets aren't like $300. Sis. Everybody say hi to sis. Say hi to my sister Judy. My Judy Patootie. I love her. She's the best. She's the best. She went through everything with me when I moved here. She really did. And she always told me when I'd be freaking out about stuff, and she said, it'll all come together. $56? That's all? Only $56? I would love to see Tim McGraw. That's really good. That's a really good price. $56. Yeah, I love all my sisters, but Judy's she's my closest sisters, because me and her took tons of road trips when I lived in Arizona. And I always stayed at her house. We always had so much fun. We got so many stories, so many cool road trips, but so much fun. I'm so glad that you're here, sis. I really am. I love her so much. So let's see. Scuba says, better get them before they sell out. Yeah, I would love to go see him, though. Oh, that'd be so cool. That would be so cool. Yeah, check into it, sis. Let me know. Check into it. We'll see, and maybe get with Leslie and text Leslie and let her know whatever, because that'd be a fun. I've been to a concert like forever, right? Well, since we went to the outdoor concert for Girls Weekend. Oh, tell Leslie. Okay, I will. I'll tell Leslie. I love her. My beautiful, beautiful daughter-in-law. Please, everybody. Keep my other daughter-in-law, Robert's wife, Erin, please keep her in your prayers tonight, okay? She is at the ER she was having high blood pressure issues. So please send prayers that she'll be okay, that they'll figure out what's going on with her, okay? I love her so much, so keep her in your prayers. John says, I guess I shouldn't be trying to rob the cradle with a 60-year-old woman. Oh, I know all about cradle robbing. Oh, boy. Let me tell you. Well, you already know my cougar, my past life, my cougar past life. Yes. Everybody. Thank you, Tony. Yes. Positive vibes, positive thoughts to you, Erin. I love you, girl. And I hope you'll be okay. And I hope they figure out what's going on, because that's scary stuff. Oh, my sis says, by the way, your brother Dennis was a sleepwalker. Oh, no. He was? Holy moly. Dennis was a sleepwalker. Oh, my gosh. Is there a song called Sleepwalker or something? I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to go on with the next one. Let's see. A small town bar shy accountant. Okay, a small town bar, and a shy accountant got roped into karaoke night with friends. Okay, nervous, he picked the song "Sweet Caroline." Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never felt so good. Okay. And so it's ba ba ba, right? Well, this dude, he was so nervous that he would say, instead of saying ba ba ba, he would shout bum bum bum. So Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. So I don't know, that was supposed to be funny, but now that's only words they knew in the whole song. So Tony says, I've been told I talk in my sleep. I wonder if I talk in my sleep too, because sometimes my kitty will wake me up for no reason. And she probably maybe thinks that I'm talking to her or something, That's pretty funny. But yeah, this guy here, I had to sing that Sweet Caroline. Now I'll probably get copyrighted for it, because you're not supposed to sing copyright songs or whatever. But I did it really quick. So Sweet Caroline, that's the best karaoke song ever. And my sister knows when I used to come to visit, and I live in Arizona, and every year I come to visit Michigan, almost every year. And I would stay at her house back in the day before COVID and everything shut down, blah, blah, blah. When karaoke bars were good, we'd go I insisted we go to a karaoke bar. So we always had a good time. Rum and Cokes, karaoke, family. It was super fun. Super fun times. I'll never forget that. So, okay, so we're going to go on to, I'm looking at my notes here so I don't forget anything and I don't repeat everything. So bear with me. All right, bear with me. And anybody who's just jumping on, I'm Paramount USA. You're at Lindy's Treehouse. And I'm here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Angela says, lying, cheating, cold, dead, beating, mean. Here, do the best karaoke. Yes. I love that song. Don't tell me the reason that you're calling. Yep. Da, 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 da. Is that the one? That's a good song, though. I think that's part of the song. Yes. Now we're going to do, we had a squirrel that went into a convenience store and started repeatedly robbing. He would sneak into the store and steal candy bars. And the store owner could not figure out why the candy bars were coming up missing in the store. And it come to find out, they checked the camera, and it was a squirrel. And he was caught red-handed stuffing Snickers into his cheeks before he darted out. Well, he's no dummy. Snickers are good. Scuba says, answer, the dry erase board. It's just remarkable. Oh, the worst is his cell phone. The best is hair dye. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to follow the chat. And, oh yeah. So you guys are doing awesome. Okay. If I miss something in the chat, I'm doing my notes and all that. I'm a squirrel. I squirrely everywhere when I'm doing my show. But I love having y'all here and so appreciate everybody. Airplane at Scuba. Yes. Some really good songs. There's some really good songs. I used to sing Dream On in karaoke. That's a hard song to sing. I used to sing Dream On. Yes. Every time I look in the mirror, all these something getting clear. Let's see. John Wayne said had a pet squirrel in Germany that drowned in the toilet, resuscitated it, and it was like Pet Cemetery after that. It was a demon. Oh, yeah, sing Oklahoma. When I was in 10th grade in high school, I was in a high school play. How many of you in the chat were ever in a high school play? Did a high school play? I was in the chorus of Oklahoma, and it was so much fun. Yes. And Judy said, sing Oklahoma. I don't know. I'll start losing viewers if I start singing Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind starts sweeping down the plain, where the raven reap, it still smells sweet. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Where the wind goes whipping down the plain. Thank you, John. You're killing me, you guys. Listen, you're killing me tonight. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And so we say, right? Oh, and then at the very end, my favorite part was when we had to spell out Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Yes. As the guy downstairs is probably going to be pounding on the ceiling pretty soon. At least I'm not. If I'm, at least I'm not jumping around on the floor dancing, because then that wouldn't be good. He would really the guy would freak out. He would. Yeah, karaoke is really fun. Really fun. I used to sing Summer Nights. I love, yes, Shirley Jones. Yes. I can actually watch whatever movies I want on Tubi TV, because I don't have regular TV and, just internet. So I can watch Oklahoma on there sometime. So now we have a llama named Larry the llama, that escaped from a petting zoo and led the police on a low speed chase. And Larry trotted through the yards eating flowers and finally was lured back with a bucket of carrots. So no people or llamas were hurt in this episode here. Everybody got the llama back to the zoo safe. So that's a good thing, right? That's a really good thing. So I love this, you guys. Tony's a summer nights from Honeymoon's Suit. I bet no one knows that song. Summer Nights from Honeymoon Suit. No, I don't know that one. Summer loving happened so fast, and then summer loving had me a blast. Met a boy, cute as can be, and then it goes on. It's such a cute movie. I love that. Grease. Grease is a good movie. John Wayne said had a camel mascot at one of my army units, and the dang things spit on you. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do spit. Yeah. When the kids were growing up, somebody down the street had a llama. Yeah, they could spit over the fence. It was pretty gross. Remember how we would sing Olivia Newton-John songs? Judy said, my sis said, yeah. Oh my gosh. What are some songs? Olivia Newton-John songs. Have you ever been mellow? Yeah, remember that song? I had her album. I had Olivia Newton-John. I had her albums, some of her albums. It's so sad that she died from breast cancer, right? Very, very sad. All right, now we're going to move on to, oh yeah, Scuba says, let's get physical. That's right. And let's even, I love this. Sis, what other songs I used to sing in karaoke? I used to sing so many different. I used to sing Mi Via Loca. I used to sing a lot of her songs. Pam Tillis. And I used to sing Saturday night and the moon is out. I'm going to head on over to the twisting shop. Find a two-star partner and a Cajun beat. When it lifts me up, I'm going to find my feet. I know the whole thing, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so I have to be careful. I'm like a walking jukebox tonight. Yes, I used to sing Mary Chapin Carpenter a lot. I loved her songs. And what's the other one? I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. I used to do that song too. Never could indulge, just put me to sleep. Always miss the party. I always loved, well, of course, I used to run my own karaoke company too. So I had so much fun with it. I just loved getting the crowd all hyped up and everything. And it was good. So now we're going to go on to fun food facts. Okay, everybody, the fun food facts. We're going to talk snacks tonight. Everybody loves snacks, right? Sold is a good earn. Yes, that's what Scuba says. I have to say, welcome. I'm Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse tonight. Yes, every Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can be in the chat too and hang out with us up in the Treehouse. Bill H., because he was the first in the chat. He is in the Lazy Boy chair tonight. So I'm thinking of maybe get some theater chairs in there, maybe so you're more comfortable, or maybe a bigger couch in the treehouse. I don't know what you guys like, prefer or whatever, but or maybe I could get some bean bags. I'll throw some bean bags up there for you, so you can all sit on the bean bags during the show. See, we let's see. Scuba says I had lots of carbs today. Boss got nothing. Bundt cake and let's see. And it was loaded with frosting. Tony says Elvis is good for karaoke. Looks like an angel, talks like an angel, but uh, but you're just the devil disguised as you are. That's right. I can't help falling in love with you. That was a very popular karaoke song when I lived in Sun City retirement. John says, cardiologist says I can't have snacks or anything good. I must remain miserable in order to stay alive. Angel says we get those for employees' birthdays. They are awesome. Oh, the bun cakes. Yes. Yeah, bun cakes are cool. All right, so we're going to talk snacks, everybody. I love this chats. I love you guys. You're doing awesome tonight. You really are. We're going to talk popcorn. Okay, who doesn't like popcorn, right? And who doesn't like snacks? So, yeah, I thought I'd change it up tonight and talk snacks. So popcorn is one of the oldest snacks with evidence of popcorn dating back over 5,600 years in Peru and Mexico. It was used in Aztec ceremonies, not just as a snack, but as decoration for headdresses. So what do you think? Like how many flavors do you think of popcorn do you think is out there now? What do you think? How many flavors? What do you think? So I already have, you guys are all going to pay attention now, okay? Because we're going to have word of the night. I'm going to do some trivia, but we're going to do word of the night. And whoever guesses the word of the night will get their choice of a pair of socks or koozie or stickers, okay? So, so just keep in mind what we're going to talk about tonight, because I got all kinds of things to talk about. So we're going to keep moving along here. Who doesn't like popcorn, right? Scuba says Gatlin has a store with a gazillion flavors of popcorn. I love popcorn, but okay, Munchkin says on my way with the cake. Oh, yummy, Munchkin, birthday girl. Be careful. Be careful driving. Be careful driving. It says, and I asked like how when the first popcorn machine was invented. Do you know when the first popcorn machine was invented? It was in 1885. 1885, peeps, was the first popcorn was invented. Tony says Scuba sounds like she's popping out of the cake for you tonight. There you go, Mr. Vegas. There you go. That's great. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, so popcorn was invented in 1885. Wow, that popcorn's been around a long time. And the popcorn machines have come a long way since the Jiffy Pop, right? You all remember Jiffy Pop popcorn. And that was supposed to be safe to put that on the stove, the little handle. I can almost hear the sound of it popping under that foil. I mean, how safe was that? I don't know. But we survived, right? Nobody got burned. We might have burnt the popcorn, but nobody got burned or whatever. And that is the worst smell, burnt popcorn. Oh my gosh. I remember when I worked, at Home Depot, and I go in the break room and somebody, they have the microwavable popcorn, which is gross. Sorry, I think it's gross, especially if you burn it. I can't even stand the smell anymore, but they cooked that popcorn, microwave popcorn, and they burnt it. And I swear that popcorn smell went through the whole store, and it seems like it stayed in the microwave, that smell, every time you'd open up that microwave for days, that burnt popcorn smell would come out. It was nasty. And to this day, it's like and it's like the microwave popcorn. People say, how can you burn microwave popcorn? You can burn it, trust me, because I've done it before. Not at work, but I've done it a couple times. I would do it in the microwave, and you either leave it in there too long or not long enough, right? The little kernels are on the bottom of the bag and all that was a mess. But anyway, so now we're going to move on. We're going to talk, let's see, Tony says there's ice cream with this cake. See, everybody's ready for the birthday party. Everybody's ready for Munchkin's birthday. We love you, Munchkin. We love ya. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next snack, potato chips. We're going to talk potato chips, everybody. Pretty cool, right? Don't forget to listen now for the word of the night. Okay, all right? Okay. Potato chips were invented in 1853 by a George Crumb, a chef in Saratoga Springs, New York. A customer complained that their fried potatoes were too thick, so Crumb sliced them paper thin, fried them crispy, and accidentally created a hit. So this guy, just by doing that, right? This guy is this guy is a millionaire probably. Scuba says, yeah, hard to get that smell out. Steam or vinegar. Oh yeah, vinegar is really good. I've cleaned my microwave out with vinegar, Scuba. Yeah, absolutely. I was told I can't have ice cream and cake at the same time and sleep in the same bed. Yeah, ice cream and cake. Yeah, that'll give you gas. Yeah. Wait till you get even older. You just look at food and you're having that flatus. What do they call it? Farts? Yeah, farts. I said it. I said it. Now I'll get kicked off my own show because I said fart. Let's see. John Wayne says we made our potato chips on top of our wood stove in the living room. John Wayne, you're awesome. I mean, what have you not done, right? This cowboy here, he is a true cowboy. He is. And I can see why his name is John Wayne, because John Wayne, you are a true cowboy. I'm just going to say that. Inside and out. Yes. Long live cowboys. That's all I'm going to say. Long live cowboys. And potato chips. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? So this guy, just by doing that. John, she said that. Angela says that sounds delicious. Yes, so potato chips have come a long way. Now there's every kind of potato chip, right? Every flavor. The only ones I won't try is the pickle tasting potato chips. Is it pickles or whatever? Angela says popcorn, potato chips, and pancakes. Oh, there you go. The 3 P's of life. Popcorn, potato chips, and pancakes. Yes. Very good, very good. So then we're going on to pretzels. Pretzels, yes. Pretzels are one of the oldest snacks, originated in the 7th century. They said monks in Europe discovered or created the pretzel. They twisted dough to resemble a cross, arms crossed in prayer, and giving them to children as rewards for learning their prayers. Wow. I never thought. I'll never look at the pretzel the same again, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Who would have guessed that the monks invented the pretzel. So they do the pretzel thing, whatever, how do you remember like you sit on the floor and some people could do that, like can do yoga and bend their body everywhere and could be do a pretzel. Scuba says had pickled cheese balls not too long ago. Not bad. Pickled cheese balls. Scuba, you had those at Flying for Gage. And the cheese sticks or whatever, that's a no-go for me. Literally, if I ate cheese cheese, cheese sticks, literally speaking, is a no-go. Okay. Cheese doesn't like me. I'm just saying. Yeah. Cheese does not like me. That is a no-go. There was always virgin stew on the venison. Sorry, John. Stew on the wood stove in the winter, and got old eating stew all the time, but you didn't starve. That's cool, John. And Scuba and Munchkin know their snacks. Just saying. Everybody loves snacks, right? Got one last snacky thing here. Okay, we're gonna move right along. Gummy bears were created in we all love gummy bears. Who doesn't like gummy bears, right? Gummy bears were created in 1922 by Hans Riegel in Germany under his company Haribo. Yeah, I heard Haribo, Haribo. Yeah, I've heard of that company. Yes, I've seen them on Amazon. The original gummies were inspired by dancing bears at a street festivals, and each bear is just centimeters long. So can you imagine? So the guy standing there watching the parade, and the bears are jumping around and everything, and he's like, I gotta go. I know what I can make. I can make gummy bears from those bears. And now he's a millionaire just by running back to his house and buying all the product and everything to make gummy bears. Scuba says, eat a bunch of sugar-free gummy bears and watch what happens. Yeah. I know. There's gummy bears, and then there's gummy bears. Mm-hmm. We have a gummy factory just down the road from here, John Wayne says. So the only person I don't see in the chat tonight, I'm kind of going through, I'm seeing everybody in the chat, and I haven't seen Scotty. Scotty has Scotty French Fry. Maybe he's listening. But if you're out there, I'm saying hi to you, Scotty. Hope all is good. Missed you in the chat, dude. You probably just getting home from doing stuff or whatever, because I know the time difference and all that. So, so we had gummy bears. But crazy, right? Crazy. I love gummy bears. Well, as you get older and everything, even the vitamins and stuff, all the vitamins that I buy have to be like the chewy vitamins, right? The gummy vitamins. I love the gummy vitamins. And I've started buying those because a lot of the vitamins, the pills are so big, I can't swallow them anymore. So I have to get the chewy ones, the gummy ones. And they're pretty good. They're not bad at all. But I remember munching on Flintstone vitamins growing up. Those were good. Those were really good. I don't even, they're probably really small now. I just remember the vitamins were kind of good size, right? Vitamins when I was growing up. So I'm sure they're probably like the size of my pinky fingernail now or something, right? Gummy bears are cool. I mean, that guy's a millionaire now. Just watching a bunch of gummy bears jump around in the street. And then he said, I'm going to make candy out of them. So he was a smart dude, right? Right. Well, I got to say, welcome, everybody. Welcome, chatters. I'm so glad that everybody's here tonight. You are my faithful people. I mean, you're always here every Thursday night. And I so appreciate every one of you. We always have fun. We always have fun in the chat. And so everybody put a birthday cake in the chat for Munchkin. And I'm going to sing happy birthday to Munchkin. A very, very happy birthday. And then, of course, Munchkin and Scuba are getting married tomorrow. What time do you have to be at the courthouse tomorrow, kids? Just so we know. So I can think of you tomorrow. What time is what time do you have to be there to get married? Tony says, first time I smoke. Good. Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's put cupcakes and cakes and all that in the chat. And party things and all that. Put that all in the chat for her. I can't do it on my laptop. I can do it on my phone, but I don't want to start moving my phone around. I mean, I could, I guess, put all the Yeah, the cake's in there, right? Real quick. Scuba says, I think around 1 to 2 p.m. Got to do license first. Okay. I thought you had to do that license things. Oh, that's right. You have the license, right? And it just has to be notarized or something. Because I know they had to. Oh, I love it. Angela's got all the hearts and all the cool stuff in there. Maybe I still can do it. Let me see. I'm grabbing the phone now, so bear with me. Bear with me, or I can get my cake on here for Munchkin, and we'll put a bunch of birthday cakes in there like this. There we go. Yay! All right, I did it. I did it. There we go. We got a bunch of cakes in there. Scuba says, nope, all at once. They are fast. They will record after we get married. Very cool. I'm super excited for you. Super excited for both of you. Congratulations. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I know he really loves me. Anyway, yeah. So you got me singing. I love that song. Yes. Going to the Chapel of Love. Yes. So excited. So excited. So see, if I was there, I would throw a bunch of popcorn in the air. I think that'd be really fun. And your favorite, like I would say, what's your favorite flavor of popcorn? And I would throw popcorn instead of confetti in the air at the courthouse. Because we all love popcorn. It smells so good. My favorite popcorn is kettle corn. I love kettle corn. Kettle corn is so good. I love it. I love it. I may have to try popcorn and see if I can eat it again. For a while there, I wasn't eating it because it seemed like it didn't like my tummy. Because as you get older, you can't eat the stuff that you used to eat, right? So, Scuba says, well, that's cool unless it was a 5-minute flight. They're talking about GoPros. Yes. His GoPro stayed on for a whole flight tonight. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I love it. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited. So, okay, here's some funny stuff. Okay, I got a few things here going that I can. So there's some perfumes. We're going to talk perfumes, like fragrances, and there's some perfumes. I'm going to pick your brain on this. Some perfumes are worn by upper class women that few know about, but they last for hours. The girls in the chat, what kind of perfumes? Put it in the chat. What kind of perfumes do you think that are out there that, like the Richie Rich would buy these perfumes, could buy these perfumes? Angela says Coco Gauff 1. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I got it here. Coco Chanel number 5. Oh, Coco Gauff 1. I don't know who Coco Gauff 1 is. I thought you were talking about fragrances, Angela. You lost me. Tony says, love a girl that smells like cocoa butter. Just saying. Yeah, Chanel number 5. Yes, Munchkin birthday girl. Yeah. Give me some other names. I got a few here that I wrote down. Chanel number 5. Pretty fun. John Wayne says scuba, not much more. It was real cool tones, probably why. Angela says U.S. Open. Okay. Well, I can't get all that. Yeah, I can't watch all the tennis stuff on my TV anymore. So Munchkin says she's a perfume whore. Okay. And John Wayne says Charlie. Oh, wow. Scott. Hey, Scotty. Welcome, Mr. French Fry. I'm glad you're here tonight. You must have heard me calling your name. A little birdie must have flew into your window and said, come up to Lindy's treehouse tonight. Yeah. There is Fry Daddy, Scuba says. I love it. Yeah, so there's Coco, Chanel, Gucci, Prada, and Obsession, and White Diamonds. Those are all like really expensive, right? You know what mine is? I would go buy like vanilla. I love vanilla body sprays. So I would just go to Walgreens and buy a body spray, and I still use it. I like the vanilla. John Wayne says, I've got a whole bottle of high karate aftershave. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I should have put aftershaves in here, right? Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. That is so funny. And Scuba says they all still make that. The high karate. I forgot about that. Black velvet, if you please. Oh, my goodness. White Diamonds is a cheap drugstore perfume. Oh, okay. What do I know? I just buy the body sprays, and I like the vanilla. I kind of like the cotton candy one, too. But the vanilla is really good. I love the vanilla. Vanilla sprays. So, very cool. Very cool. Tony says, I'm sticking with my high karate. What was the other one? Was it Blue Water? My boys, when they were teenagers, they used to wear that. Was it Blue Water? The Blue Water something spray. It smelled really good. What was it called, everybody? Other people called Pink Sugar. That smells like cotton candy. I mix it with opium. Yeah, there's a, what's it called? My boys wore it when they were teenagers, and it was in a it was Blue Water or something. You guys got to help me out. What was the name of it? David off believer is Blue Beater Water. Was it Clear Water, Blue Water or something? What was it? Can't remember now. There was a bunch of different ones. Axe, AXE was another one the boys would wear, right? AXE, Axe. That smelled pretty good too. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I can't remember all the names or whatever, but that was cool. All right, so we're going to move on from the colognes and the perfumes and all that, okay? All right, okay. I'm like, now I'm hungry for popcorn. Jeez. Man, especially that kettle corn. I am hungry for popcorn. Okay, so which app are not on your phone? Okay, so pay attention, everybody, okay? And you can put on there which app is not on your phone. 1, Instagram. 2, Snapchat. 3, Twitter. 4, WhatsApp. 5, TikTok. And 6, Spotify. So the only one app that I have on my phone is out of all these is Instagram. Yep, that's the only one. Yeah, they're not on your phone. So I don't have Snapchat, Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok, or Spotify. I only have Instagram. So and John Wayne says I've got none of them. Okay, I love these answers. Munchkin says 3 and 4. Okay. So Twitter and WhatsApp app. Okay. And TikTok is all I got. Yeah, I don't do TikTok. You probably might have seen all I would put on TikTok is quotes and all that, but I never really put anything on there. So whatever you're seeing that's still sitting on there, that's pretty much it. Every time I open it up, it's just scary stuff that's on there. Polo is a blue bottle with water. Polo horses on it. Cool water, that's what it is, Will Fly. Thank you. Cool water. Yes. My boys used to wear that when they were younger. Cool water. So, yeah. We got the perfumes. All right. Okay. We did really good. We are just moving right along here, peeps. And I'm glad that you're all here. Let's see. TikTok only shows you what you watch often, Linda, so you must like scary stuff. No, all I do is when I open up the TikTok, then some weird stuff pops up right away, and I hit my friends, to see what they're doing. The problem is I don't really know how to use TikTok very good. Maybe that's what it is. I get frustrated, and if I hit the wrong thing, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, now what did I do? So it kind of a little bit overwhelming, say the least. I know my daughter-in-law, she just uses it for cooking and all that, cooking and shopping and everything. But I like to follow my friends, but I'm not very good at putting the little flower things on my head and all that stuff. I don't know how to do all that. Swipe up to scroll, she said. Munchkin says. So you'll have to teach me. You have to teach me. Yeah. So the word of the subject tonight, because I always get into something else, right? After we talk about all these different things. And that's what the show's about. We just talk about life, and it's a big old beautiful world out there, right? It's a roller coaster ride and all that. Scott says no, watch a video fully, and then it starts showing more. Oh, is that what it is? Tinder isn't bad, just saying for a friend. Tinder. That would scare me. Tinder. Munchkin said she's going to beat your ass, Tony. Yeah. Munchkin said it first. Yes. Yep. Tinder. No, thank you. No, thank. I don't need any more I don't need any more drama. You know what I mean? Especially right now. But so, what does the word perseverance mean? We all have perseverance in our life, right? Every day. Real quick, like perseverance. What do you think? The effort required to do something and keep doing it till the end, even if it's hard. So, perseverance. So that's a lot of, when you guys do your flying, you have to have perseverance, right? To do flying, to pursue, right? That whatever you're doing up in the air or whatever. Munchkin says staying at work until 8:45 until everything's finished. So you're at work? You're at work right now? Oh no, you said you're on your way home, right? Perseverance. Yes, Munchkin, you are a very hard worker. Absolutely. Yeah. I remember even at Home Depot, and I'd be getting ready to go home, and I'd have a customer that wanted to open up a Home Depot card, and I'd have to take them to the pro desk, especially my contractors would want to open pro cards, and I would help them open up a pro card and all that. And sometimes I had to stay late. She said, Greg says, my wife bought a purse with my severance package. I called her Perseverance. Oh, that's cute, Greg. That's real cute. I love that. Oh, Munchkin said she just pulled them the house. And what else? Yeah, I was going to have Anthony Vella on the show tonight, but there's a lot. I don't know if you guys have been following his YouTube. He's got a lot going on right now, and I've been listening to some of his YouTube stuff, and he's getting ready for surgery and all that. And it's pretty deep. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to watch some more of it or whatever. But God bless him. And Leandra, I love you both dearly, and I hope the surgery goes good for you. I really do. Follow Anthony Vella on, he's on YouTube now, and there's one on there right now. Tony says, Greg, you funny, kind of like Rodney Dangerfield. Oh yeah, he is, huh? Greg is funny. You're a funny guy. I like funny. We need lots of funny in the chat. Yes. I live for funny. I do. Will Fly said, no, Munchkin, that's called overtime. That too. But I remember staying late at my work. Yeah. I remember staying late, helping somebody open up a credit card and all that. So it's patient, steadfast, persistence, endurance. And what else? Let's see. Okay, someone who demonstrates perseverance, meaning they continue to make a steady effort to achieve a goal despite encountering difficulties or setbacks or discouragement. Steadfastness, determination, and refusal to give up. So perseverance, right? And that's why I keep staying with the show every Thursday night, because I want, even when I lost my I'm having hot flashes. Even though when I lost my two co-hosts, they're both doing good. I'm kind of sad for Michelle. I love her dearly, Michelle Thumper, and her and her husband are getting a divorce. And Thumper, she was my co-host, and I'm just saying prayers for her. I don't know what's going on or whatever. I just know that they're splitting up, and they're both good friends of mine, so it makes it really hard, her and her husband, and him being a truck driver. That's one thing, if I ever get in a relationship again, definitely he's not going to be a truck driver, and he's not going to be on the road 24/7. To me, that's not a marriage. Maybe some people can do it. I'm not dogging the truck drivers. God bless you, but there's no way. I was my second marriage. I went on the road a lot with him, but 9 times out of 10, he was gone. He was gone like 6 months out of the year on the rodeo trail. So, that was just too much. And Bill H says, "And no paramotor pilots." Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, Bill. Right? Yeah. You guys live and sleep paramoting. Yes. John Wayne says, "That sounds like a perfect marriage to my wife." To be on the road, to one of you to be gone all the time. No, that takes a lot. I mean, God bless my rodeo peeps that have, husbands or wives that travel, year round or whatever. But I did it for many, many years, right? I was married to my second husband 18 years. And so think about it. We got married in 1999, and he started his photography business, like 2012, I guess, something like that. 2014, something like that. So from then on, it just got really crazy, and everything started changing like really quick. So that's life, right? That's life, and that's why I prefer to have somebody that kind of stays around, and I want to have somebody I can do stuff with. I don't want to live with them. God knows I don't need no roommates, but just have somebody to hang out and do stuff with. That's all I care about, somebody to be nice to me and all that, not that hard to do. Tony says Scuba's lucky. He'll have Munchkin setting up his wing in no time, being the good wife that she'll be. Tony, you are treading on thin ice, dude. Oh my God. She's laughing now, going, okay, yeah, all right. Those wings are they're pretty heavy too, right? Oh my gosh. So when you guys go up in the air and fly, have you ever what you should do is when you go up in the air and fly, buy those because we're talking popcorn, right? Those popcorn balls, they come out always around Christmas time. The caramel ones or whatever, they're all wrapped in cellophane. They're probably pretty small now. Take a bunch of those up in the air and toss them down at the kids or at the fly-in or something, when you're flying. Toss those popcorn balls down there. I think that'd be really cool. Let's see. Scott says, or sticking where the sun don't shine. Yeah, he needs to be careful. That's right. School is lucky. Yeah. Scott. That's right, Scott. Right? It's so true. Have a popcorn ball drop. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be so fun. And it's all in that little pretty cellophane paper, and whether they keep it in that now or whatever, but popcorn balls are good. Really good. So, what else? I'm putting all my notes to the side here and all that. And I think make sure that you're paying attention now, because we're going to have word of the night. I have trivia here, but we're not doing the prize for trivia. We're just going to do it for the word of the night. So I really have to pay attention to I really have to pay attention to the chat to see who, and you guys help me out too. Whoever gets the answer first or whatever, okay, will get their choice of those lovely socks or what did I say? Lovely socks and koozies and stickers or stickers. You can win something tonight. So, okay, so here's a quick trivia question. All right. Let's see. All right, here we go. For $400, all right. Look, Scuba. Now, Scuba, now I have to change the word. Now I have to change the word because you guessed it too quick because I didn't do it yet. I didn't like say, okay, now you got to guess it. You have to wait till I say. So now I got to change the word because Scuba already guessed the word. Oh my gosh. You did. You guessed the word. Now I have to think of a different word. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I'm doing the trivia here, okay? Although for $400, although he's used this color on his shoe soles since 1993, Christian Louboutin only received a trademark for the design choice in 2008. What is the answer to that? Although he used this color, so they're asking what the color is. Tony says, wait, it's not his fault. He can read your mind. Oh, is that what it is? So what's the color that this guy said his shoe sales? What was the color of the shoes? Anybody know? He used this color on his shoe soles since 1993. Christian Louboutin only received a trademark for the design choice in 2008. Purplish orange. Nope. That's not the color. What color do you think it is? You got to guess the color. I'm looking at, let's see. Nope, not green. Not green. It's not green either, Greg. $400. What color were the shoes? What color were his shoe soles? What do you think it was? Not green. Not green. Scott says blue. No. We're running out of colors here. I know somebody will guess it, but this is not the word of the night. Okay, I got the word of the night, so I already got the word in my head. Yes, a red. Yes, John Wayne guessed it. Yes, red. What is red? The brand fought a battle to receive the trademark, as other brands like St. Ives, St. Laurent wanted to sell red bottom shoes as well. Yes. Okay. And now let's see, for $600 off white eggshell. My wife told me, John Wayne. Okay. Good job on that. Okay, so for $600 in 1998, UPS trademarked this color for their vehicles. Well, that's easy. Everybody knows what that is. The UPS truck. Right? Yeah, in 1998. So we all know what color UPS. Yeah, that it's brown. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, we all know that. Yes. Okay, here's another one. In 1995, Cadbury, right, which is a registered a shade of this color as a trademark for chocolate packaging. Does anybody know what that is? Cadbury registered a shade of this color as a trademark for chocolate packaging. What color was it? So you guys did the UPS. That's an easy one. This one here, it says what? In 1995, Cadbury registered a shade of the color as a trademark for chocolate packaging. Let's see. Wait, oh, I'm looking at both of these. They have to wear brown underwear as well, and makes sense. John Wayne got it. Yes, purple. So what is purple? The shade was originally used by the company as a tribute to Queen Victoria. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's all right. Whoever guessed. Okay, I'll give away a couple things tonight. So this is a trivia one, so everybody pay attention and see who gets it first. Okay. For $1,000 in 1985, this company won the rights to trademark pink fiberglass insulation through their Think Pink campaign. What's that? What is the answer to that one? This company won the rights to trademark pink fiberglass insulation through their Think Pink campaign. You guys know what that is? What company it was? Let me see if who guesses it. I'm watching the chat now, so this is for somebody to win something. Oh, what Greg Laney? Wait, Greg Laney said, wait, I'm looking at the chat. Greg Laney says Corning fiber. You're close. You're close. Corning fiber. But they had two names here, but you guys are pretty close. Greg pretty much got it first. He said Corning fiber, but it's let's see who can get it. Let me see. All right, John Wayne got it. Owens Corning. But Greg Laney was probably the closest, right? What do you think? Greg Laney was the closest. He said the Corning first. John Wayne said was Owens Corning, which is right. So it's between both of you. It was kind of a tie. So what do you think? Should we give Greg Laney? Should we give Greg Laney the prize? And I'll give one more thing away. I already have the word of the night. So Greg Laney, what do you want? Because you kind of guessed it first, because you kind of gave the clue with the Corning, and then John Wayne. Okay, and John Wayne guessed it, the rest of it. So congratulations, Greg Laney. What do you want? What would you like me to send you? Do you want another? Greg Laney said I won before. John Wayne is my vote. Well, John Wayne John Wayne got his koozie, and a couple weeks ago, or whatever. It's okay, Greg Laney. That's all right. You won before. John won before. He just got his koozie. So you haven't really won a koozie for a while yet, Greg. So do you want koozies or you want a pair of socks? I can send you another koozie. But you got Tony said this is why you need a spinny wheel. I know. That's another app too, I guess, right? It's another app. So Greg Laney, what kind of we still have I still have koozies, or do you want socks, Greg Laney? And then we're going to do word of the night, okay? And then we're going to call it a night. So we're going to do word of the night because we did trivia, but then we'll do the word of the night. So I'm watching the big socks. Okay, let me see. So I have all kinds here. So you got to tell me. I'm going through the box, everybody. And all my listeners and chat, my listeners and viewers, you have to be present to win. So let's see. So Greg, we got some Pringle socks. Okay. We've got some Pez socks. You can see the Pez. All right. We've got Artist Series socks that Angela donated. All right. And I got my big box here. Okay. We have Eggo socks. Lego socks. Okay. And we've got Reese's Pieces socks. Kind of cool. We have NASA socks. NASA. These are kind of cool, right? And those are from Angela. Then we have Fender socks. Oh, I'm glad. Tony said he still loves his Twinkie socks. And then we have Elvis socks. This is so you, Greg. You want the Elvis socks? I think this is you. I think you should have Elvis socks, Greg. I really do. I'm saving the AC/DC socks for later because these are pretty cool. I got to do a better trivia so it's all fair. Do you want Elvis socks, Greg? Let's see. The camera in the middle, not sure why you hold it to the left. Oh, because of the phone. Because I got my phone over there. I'm a dork. So do you want the... Thanks, Scuba. You gotta help me out here. So do you want the Elvis socks, Greg? Or what else? We have another pair. We have more Airhead socks too. I know. What would I do without you, Scooby, to help me with this technical stuff? It's like, what is she doing? So what would you like? What would you like, Greg? What socks? Which one do you want? You want the Elvis socks? Talk to me. John Wayne says found a case full of Pez dispensers, 100 of them. Must be one of the kids' collection. Wonder if I can sell them and buy a new wing. You never know. Okay, so Greg, you are the winner of the Elvis socks. Congratulations. You got to hold up in the camera. There we go. I learn something every day, every time I do the show. Thank you, Scooby-Doo. I know. See, I'm glad I can make everybody laugh, right? I tell you what. All right, so we're going to do the word of the night. So somebody can take something home. Somebody can win something, okay? Congratulations, Greg won the Elvis socks. And these were donated by Angela. Thank you, Angela, so much. All right, let me see here. All right, I've got the word. Let's see. Yes, I got the word. I know this is going to sound kind of, let's see. I can't help falling in love with you guys. I do. I love every one of you. I really do. You know, I wish I had blue suede shoes. That'd be really fun. And yeah, Greg Lane says, thank you, Angela. Elvis and I share a birthday, I believe. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I can't help falling in love with you. Yeah. So I'm throwing out little hints here, everybody. What is the word? What is the word? Right? I can barely stand it, okay? I can barely stand it. You guys, I can barely stand it. All right. See, I'm confusing you. See? You know, every time I think of it, it's like, man, I want to, I can barely stand it. I can barely stand it. Let me see. Anybody guessing it? Not perseverance. Not crumb potato chips. Scott says frustrated. We're going to go with, yeah. Like, you got to make sure, like, when you brush your teeth, they tell me when I brush my teeth, you have to brush in your gums. You have to get your gums all clean, too, even your teeth, okay? All right. So it's barely, I can barely I can barely do this. See, I'm giving the clues. You got to make sure you clean your gums. See, I'm doing that. It's not Elvis. It's not Elvis. This is the best candy in the world. You got to make sure when you brush your teeth that you're cleaning those gums. Yes. My gums won't fit in the jar. Tony said, explain yourself. I'm saying I'm talking bears and I'm talking gums. I'm talking bears and gums. I couldn't give any more. John Wayne says gummy bears. You guessed it. I'm such a dork. I know. I'm a squirrel. Yep. John Wayne guessed gummy bears. Congratulations, John Wayne. Chuck Berry. Poor Will Fly. He hasn't won anything in a long time. Poor guy. Do you want me to do another word so somebody else can win something real quick? Should I do another word? What do you think? Should we do another word? Okay. What was the word that somebody had in the chat? I think Will Fly had in the chat earlier. What was the word that we okay. What was the word that we discussed earlier? Talking about life and what that song that Kenny Chesney sings. It's a big old beautiful world out there, right? And what's the rest of it, right? I call it the blah 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 of life. It's in the song. And it goes like this. Life is like this. What is that? It's a ride at the when you go to the amusement park. Can you guess the ride? It's a ride. It's an amusement park ride. Who can guess it? And it goes like this. Come on, Will. I want you to learn it. Scuba got it. Roller coaster. All right, Scooby-Doo. You won. He guessed roller coaster first. All right. Scuba said popcorn. Yep, Scuba said roller coaster. Scuba says save it for next week. Okay. All right, you guys. I know you're probably tired of me now. I'm all squirreled out. I am. I'm all squirreled out. I'm really happy, though. Thank you. I will get better at this trivia thing and the word, guessing the word and all that. I have to get more creative. Tony said, Scuba, you are in her head. Scuba said, save it for next week. The prize is for next week. Now, see, Will Fly. Will Fly, perseverance. I'm just going to tell you right now, I was going to use that word. I was. You did. You must have read my brain. I almost was going to use that word tonight for word of the night. Perseverance. Will Fly's been trying really hard tonight. Hey, Linda, it's cool. We get to hang out on Thursdays. Thanks, Tony. Will Fly, do you want a koozie? I feel bad. Will Fly, he's been throwing those answers out, those words out there, and he hasn't won anything. John says, dang bird just pierced my finger, citing this African grade. Okay. That is John Wayne. Do you know what? This is going to freak you out. I had a dream last night that I had two parrots at my house. Like I rescued a parrot. I already had one. I rescued another parrot. How is that when you have dreams and then it appears during the day, it appears somewhere on TV or whatever? That is so crazy. I'm telling you, I had a dream about African grays, about parrots. I don't know why I was dreaming about parrots, but I did. So, Tony says, I think Will Fly had been hinting all night to be a guest. Yeah, we got to get him in the get him in the studio. Will Fly, do you want me to? You want a koozie, or do you? Yeah, you don't want socks. You already gave me the socks. You want a koozie? I can get you. I can send you a koozie. What do you think? Will Fly, let me know. Let me know in the chat, and then we're gonna call it a night. John Wayne says, "Be glad you don't have one." Oh, I used to. I used to have parrots. I had a couple of them. Sure did. Yeah, they do bite, John Wayne. Parrots do bite. Yes, I did have. I had an African gray, and then I had an Amazon. Yeah, they're crazy. Yes, yeah. Bird people are a whole different breed. Boy, I tell you what. Yeah, and the birds are so messy too. They're so messy. So Will Fly, let me know, yes or no. You want a koozie? I'll send you a koozie because he's always in there, like throwing those answers out there, and he hasn't really won anything in a long time. So let me know. Let me know, Will Fly, if you want a koozie. If you want a koozie. John Wayne says maybe I'll take it up my paramount and see if it goes through the prop. No, you don't want to do that to your bird. Poor bird. That's terrible. That is terrible. That would be awful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A Will Fly said that's sweet, Linda, but it's all in good fun. Know any good Lee Greenwood songs you can sing for us? And I'm proud to be an American. They gave that right to me. And I'll stand up next to you and defend her all today. Yes. There ain't no doubt of how I forgot all the words, but yes. God bless the USA. Now, every time that song comes on, I cry. I do. Yeah. Lee Greenwood song. Yes, I'm proud to be an American. Yep. Every time you would sing that, right? How can you not cry, right? Scott says, Tony, do you watch Trailer Park Boys? So, what else? We're winding this down, peeps. I am so super excited to have you all here tonight. I really appreciate you. I have to be out the door tomorrow, like at 10 o'clock, and go over. I have to get my eyes dilated again. You know, old people stuff, because you get that. Your eyes, start going. What do you call it? Macular. Yeah, that's what I have. I have macular. So if we don't keep up on it, I don't want to go blind because it means you're going blind, and I don't want to go blind yet. So yeah, they have to keep watching and all that stuff. But you all have been awesome. Molly's been such a good girl tonight. And so, I always read something before we leave, close the show, right? So I'm going to read this, and then we'll say good night. I appreciate every one of you. I really do. I'm Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse. And I'm here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. John says, see ya. Got to go to Huntsville tomorrow. Got to leave by 5 a.m. We know what makes folks go blind. Yeah, exactly. So just remember this, okay? Touch the sky, and in your reach, believe, achieve, and aspire. I hope your tomorrows take you to the summit of your goals, and your joys take you even higher. So there you go. Touch the sky, and in your reach, believe, achieve, and aspire. And you guys, when you fly in your paramotors and stuff. So God bless you all. Congratulations in advance, or whatever. Congratulations to Scuba and Munchkin, because they're getting married tomorrow. I'll be thinking about you. And you have my blessing, okay? You have my blessing, Scuba and Munchkin. I'm so super happy. Like I said, I love to see people happy. And you are perfect couple for each other. I can just tell there's so much love there. I really, really do. And And then Munchkin, have a very happy birthday. This is your birthday week. Enjoy it, okay? And you all just have a really, really good evening, okay? Celebrate your birthday, Munchkin, and have a beautiful day tomorrow. I'll be thinking of you. I don't know, Scuba, are you doing a show tomorrow night? Are we gonna have like a little wedding show? Because Scuba has a show on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's either Scuba Babes or Scuba's Hangout. And so maybe they won't have a show because they'll be on their honeymoon tomorrow. So after the show, if you know what I mean. So let's see. And happy birthday, Munchkin. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my Munchkin. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Munchkin. That's for you. That's for you. Much love, much love. So y'all have a great night. Have a very safe Labor Day weekend, okay? Everybody, don't drink and drive, okay? I love you bunches. I really do. Please be safe, okay? Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. I want y'all back here next Thursday, okay? I want to see y'all here, Lindy's Treehouse. Also next Thursday, we also have Ready to Paramotor. They're on at 9:00 after my show. They'll be back next Thursday. Those crazy, they're so goofy. They really are. So, but I love them. They're all great. So anyway, y'all be good. Blue skies, like Tony said, and Angela and Greg Laney. I'll get those socks out to you. And I'm just super happy to have y'all here tonight. Much love. I appreciate everything. And now I know how to hold up little things in front of the camera instead of over staring at my phone. So I learned something every day. Yes, Tony says, no DUI, Uber that shit. That's right. You're all listening out there too. Out there, all my YouTubers out there in YouTuber land. Please be safe, okay? Please be safe. Uber it, however you say it. Take that taxi or whatever you got to do. But don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So, I'm sober for three years now, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And but I just want all y'all to be careful. I was a drinker too. I'm not going to judge anybody, but I just chose that I didn't want to do it anymore. So anyway, anywho, I'm going to say goodnight. Y'all have a great holiday weekend. God bless you, Munchkin and Munchkin, Scooby-Doo. You guys are the best. Thank you, everybody. And make sure y'all come back here next Thursday, okay? And you can find me on Facebook. Y'all know where to find me. I'm there all the time, trying to just, do positive things, right? So I'm going to end the screen right now. And hopefully we'll see Munchkin and Scooby tomorrow night. We'll see, right? We will see. But congratulations and have a happy birthday. And everybody, I'm signing out. Love you bunches. And I'll see you all next week. God bless. Be safe, okay? Say your prayers. Jesus loves you. He really does. Bye, everybody.